What are 5 awesome things that'll get you to choose a Linny parrot as your pet or companion? Hi, I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot, Bliss, Bond. Please be sure to get your copy on Amazon.com today so that you have your handbook and you know how to take awesome care of your Linny or parrot so that you can have a blissful bond with your parrot. Today I have Pumpkin on my shoulder. He is a linealated or barred parakeet and he's awesome. What is so awesome about Linnies? Number 1, do you hear that sound level? No, they are not silent. He's not a stuffed toy. Is he moving around? I can hardly see him. Oh, yeah, nibble, nibble. But Linnies are pretty quiet, and hopefully we'll get him making his little sound. It is cute. It's adorable. If not, we'll try to dub some in or give you a little video right about in now. Of them, they kind of go, it's really cute. They don't sound squawky like most other parrots. Really awesome. It's a sound that's actually kind of like nice and pleasing in your home. That's one awesome thing. Number 2, Linnies are pretty darn friendly. So we have 2 pairs of Linnies, 2.5, and 2 of them are tame. Pumpkin is one of them. You could see Pumpkin's pretty happy hanging out on my shoulder. But the other 2 that aren't tame, we had gotten from a breeder and she just hadn't really handled them. And we were like, it's okay, because we really wanted to make sure we had like that fresh blood so that it's not the same bloodline, so that our 2 Linnies could breed with the 2 other Linnies. The 2 other Linnies, Donka and Mary, if you watched Daunton Abbey, you know those names. Daunton and Mary, even though they're not tame, they're like really curious and they're sweet. Nobody bites and like hurts you kind of thing. Of course, it doesn't mean that if you get a Linny, your Linny won't bite. I'm saying the experience I've had is that all the Linnies we have are really sweet, and even when they're not tame, they don't really bite. They nibble, and on the way over, Pumpkin got me a little red, so it's not like they don't use their beak at all. That beak is like a hand, and they do experience the world with that hand. They feel things, they often put their beak down before they move, and sorry, that's birdie baby food. But they don't like sit there and just piranha you and make you all bloody. So generally speaking, this is a sweet little parrot that doesn't really bite. Number 3. Oh, I confused 2 and 3. So 2 is that they're friendly. Love that. What I was saying is Donka and Mary are friendly, even though they aren't really tame, and they look curious about us. They're a little shy and timid, so they're like, I think I'll keep my distance, but they're just very friendly. To the point to where, number 3, they don't really bite. And like I was saying, they'll nibble, and sometimes they'll kind of beak you, but I don't think we've ever had a Linny actually cut our skin and make us bleed. That's really nice, because there are some parrots who, when they get scared or uncomfortable, they turn into vampires. And then there are some parrots that just kind of go through a little vampire stage, kind of like a teething stage. And so the Linnies, maybe they do a little beaking, but I just feel like in comparison to other parrots, it's not so bad. The 4th thing that makes this parrot awesome, they're really easy to take care of. You can see that it is a smaller parrot, and that means that if you don't have like a big house, if you're in an apartment, you can have a Linny. The noise isn't going to drive your neighbors crazy, first of all, and second of all, they don't need a cage that's like the size of your house, the way I do with my macaws. Our macaws, we call them the Mac monsters. They live out back. They're a little bigger than the Linnies, just by like that much without the tail. So Linnies are fantastic because you just, the space-wise, you just don't need like huge amounts of space, and they're easy to take care of. They do have a reputation for being a little poopy, and they poop. All parrots do. Do Linnies poop a little more? You know, I'm going to say, I really would like to say no, but a little bit. Is it more than I can handle? No, but you know, I have 22 species of parrots, so I'm kind of used to it. Does it bother me? No. If you're going to have a parrot, either you're going to probably rehome your parrot or you're just going to be fine with the poop. There are some diseases that we can pick up from parrots, and I'm not saying you shouldn't clean up after your parrot's poop. I'm just saying that generally speaking, though, you're not going to catch something from your parrot, generally speaking, and you know, you can clean it up. Yes, having parrots is messy, and Linnies aren't an exception. They might be a little messier, like I was saying, when it comes to the poop, but they're little. It's not like an elephant, big, nasty thing. It's going to be, you know, just little bits that you're going to have to clean, and it comes out in the wash, so it's not very problematic. The fifth and awesome thing about Linnies, right now we're at Mom's for lunch. We're visiting Mom for lunch and tea, and it's too easy to bring Pumpkin with me. I brought Pumpkin in a little carrier. I didn't even need the birdie backpack because it's so big. I think Pumpkin would have to be like this big to warrant the birdie carrier. So I just brought a little carrier. So easy to bring with us. So easy to, I mean, Pumpkin's gone to Starbucks, Pumpkin's gone to Target, all of these places. Very easy to travel with, and that is what makes Linnies so awesome. Now, I think Linnies are pretty hard to find, so you may not be able to find one. Try to contact a breeder. Unfortunately, I think I know of one breeder, that's about it. They are hard to find. It took me a while to find a Linnie, but they're awesome. I think they're totally worth it. They're cute, they're adorable, they sound sweet and adorable, and there is nothing better than having a blissful bond with a sweet little thing. If you have any questions or comments, or if you have a Linnie and you have a different experience, please be sure to post below. I love reading about your experience. And honestly, it helps my juice. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the preferences so that YouTube lets you know the next time there's a video. And I will catch you in the next feathered video. Thank you for being here.